My grandparents were Amish and left the community to be missionaries in Japan after World War II. So, and then my mom and her family actually all lived and grew up there, and a lot of them still live in Japan, and my mom lives there half the time. So I actually grew up in Tokyo, and also Pennsylvania in like a Mennonite town, and in like Eugene in like a little hippie community. So that's sort of where it sort of makes sense, I think. You go to school 6 days a week. There are all these really stressed out kids, and the uniforms are really rigid. It's not like here where you can like, you know, wear a pin or dye your hair or makeup or something. It's like in junior high especially, like you can't even have like wrinkles in the ankles of your socks, and like you have to tuck your shirt in. It's like really intense, and they almost tried to make me dye my hair black because, I mean, I'm not, this is my natural hair color, but I don't have black hair either. And they were like, you don't really fit in well enough, like maybe you need to dye your hair black.
Oh my God.
Yeah, actually when I got a job there, I had to dye my hair black so that I didn't stand out. Yeah, but that's sort of why I started going to Harajuku and dressing up and stuff, because it was everyone breathing a big sigh of relief at the end of the week. And that's why, like, you have to get your 7 days of dressing how you want in one day. The reason I started hanging out there was because there was the Olympics there, like in the 1980 or something. And it was just, you know, watching stuff get built and seeing all these foreign tourists. So kids just started hanging out there, and like dance groups would hang out, and people would show off their crazy outfits. And then for a kid that feels weird in a really, really monotonous society, kind of, I mean, not that this is a generalization obviously, but in a homogenous society, it's just so freeing to have some place where you can go and do whatever you want and no one will judge you. And I wear a lot of vintage like underwear is like my favorite thing, I think. Other than Japanese labels, I pretty much just buy antiques, flea markets, eBay, online vintage stores, however. But this is an Edwardian like cami bloomer thing. It's pretty standard. You see quite a few of them, although the bottom is kind of unusual, which I like. And this rhinestone belt is my favorite that I've had for like 7 years or something. And then this is actually an Edwardian blouse that actually closes like that. Glitter socks are from Japan. They have like bird cages and bluebirds on them from my favorite Japanese Lolita brand, Baby the Starshine Bright. And then the fur slippers are also obviously from Japan. With little rhinestones and stuff. And this I think I probably wear like every day, which is a like necklace from Geminola that is all like Catholic imagery, which I really like. I get a lot of like, oh, Lady Gaga, like people thinking that I just started doing this, but my sister cut my bangs really short when I was in 7th grade, and I've never grown them out, because, I mean, we all know how annoying it is to grow your bangs out, so I just never did. This is also Angelic Pretty. It's also from Japan, and it has these little cherries or strawberries on it that I love. This is vintage, this little camisole, again, like lingerie camisole, all my stuff is like that. And my shoes are Peter Fox, and actually they were a gift from my boss. Thank you, Courtney. And the socks are Betsy Johnson. I'm a super socks and heels person. I'm all about it. I'm wearing another cami bloomer. This is an older one. It's Victorian. That is lace that I found on eBay and like I got for really cheap. I was super excited. And my favorite Vivienne Westwood shoes. And these backseam stockings that I wear a lot, the Cuban heel ones, particularly in the winter. They're a staple. And then this hat is one of my favorites. It's like a sort of everyday hat. It's kind of like a big 40s like crown thing with like this big tail, so I just love it. And one of my favorites, a random giant tassel from the many garment district shops that carry many tassels, which I decorate myself with. And this is like a little 60s nighty jacket, which I just couldn't resist, the like sheerness and the fake fur. Yeah. Fashion history is really my biggest interest because, I mean, I feel like there's been so much amazing stuff already done, and like you see today with all the like chain stores, and I know it's cliche to like dog on the fast fashion or whatnot, but like really the quality just isn't the same anymore. And you know, and there's just something of a magic to older stuff. I don't feel interested in finding new stuff as the same way, unless it's like, I mean, this is like a new piece that matches this, which is the Japanese Gothic Lolita brand Angelic Pretty. But they do like all in-house, you know, and like everything is designed completely as one piece. And each collection they do one every month. And it's like everything they do, like accessories and jewelry and socks and shoes and all this different stuff that all matches, and custom prints and stuff. So it's very special. So I find that a lot of stuff today isn't very special, and I don't know, I just don't get as excited about it. You know?
Yeah.
I like to sort of make it magical. Like if you're feeling sad and I just want to, I can't feel sad if I have a giant bow on my head. You know what I mean? So it's just, and it makes other people smile.